But as a CFO, how do you see AI fitting into the company's strategy here, long-term strategy?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple ways. I think about AI in two different ways, right? The AI is really going to be internally, how are we managing AI tools to make ourselves more productive? And then externally, how do we build AI within our own technologies that make our company, easier to do business with, and in fact that our customers can manage their networks, with that AI in a better way. So from our perspective, I'll start with the external, right? So externally, we have a tool that's called Extreme AI Expert. And it's this conversational interface within our Extreme Platform One, which can securely and effectively combine the public data with the customer's private data. And that'll create this, kind of these proactive recommendations. And that helps the customers to find the information that they need to solve their problems, within their networking environment. It also cites the sources so that, human users can double check that information. That builds trust, et cetera. So that's what we're doing from an external perspective. From an internal perspective, because, the IT organization, has been really focused on developing AI internally, we found the two use cases that were best to go after was helping our salespeople with information that they can use in order to be better at selling, and also the resellers. So we sell through resellers, and we wanted to create AI tools for those resellers to be able to also, communicate with end customers and be able to sell better. So we focused on that first and foremost, and then we're moving down the line to, HR, functions or finance functions or other functions as well that we can find low-hanging fruit and make, ourselves more operationally efficient.
How do you evaluate and measure the types of investments in AI that are now required to keep that competitive footing?
It's interesting. There's a lot of investment in AI today, right? There's investment in the hyperscalers. There's an investment in the industry in general to make sure that there's enough AI computing power, if you will, to manage all that. What will be good for us is that all of that AI will go through the network eventually, and there'll be more and more network traffic that we'll have to manage, which is a good thing for us. From an ROI perspective, people really need to think about, where's the low hang, is it embedded in your product? And if so, how are you going to monetize that? Are you just building technology that makes your product more sticky? Well, maybe there's a retention ROI there. Or is it, something that you're going to monetize separately and charge people for that AI? What I'm seeing early on is that people are going to develop within their product AI capabilities, but not charge for them, monetize them separately, but monetize it as part of the product and the product strategy, which is going to be a harder, ROI model for them, because now you're really looking at it as, does this AI that I develop help me with better stickiness factor? So I get a better retention of that customer. Is customer satisfaction going up? Customer satisfaction, the only way to measure that probably is also retention. And so that's probably the best way that we can imagine, companies looking at AI. On the internal side, AI can be measured more around, product, efficiency in general, right? So do we have fewer people we need to hire? Can we automate more processes and therefore we don't need to hire more people there? Is there a potential for AI to enable us to reshift, people's workloads to other areas where we can, automate, some of the functions that they have today? So there'll be other, I'll call it soft benefits there from AI as well, as we continue to move upstream and adopt more and get more powerful AI over time.